We told you last week that Ozzy Osbourne had given an update on his condition in an interview with Rolling Stone, and he basically said that right now he can't perform a show. He's not ruling anything out in the future. He's hopeful, he's positive, he's optimistic, but there are no guarantees at this point. And today he furthered that in a new interview on Ozzy's Boneyard on Sirius XM, where he elaborated on the things he's been going through over the last year. Speaking on Sirius XM's Ozzy's Boneyard, he says, "It's been one of the most effed up years of my life. I broke my neck in January. I had pneumonia. I've had blood clots. It's been an eventful year, to say the least. I've been in such pain this year. I was doing that farewell tour, and it was going great. I was singing better than I've sang in years, and I was really happy. I went home for a short break, and I got 2 staph infections in 2 of my fingers. God knows how that happened. That cleared up. Then I did the New Year's Eve show at the Forum here in Los Angeles. That was the last gig I did because the following February, I went for a bathroom break in the night and lost my footing. I hit the deck like a ton of bricks." He continued, "I don't know if you remember, a few years back, I had a quad bike accident. I'd done some damage there, but they just patched me up. For the last 10 years, I've been getting electric shocks down my arm. So when I fell down after New Year's Eve, I was lying there and I said, 'Well, you've done it.' So then I said, 'Sharon,' she goes, 'What are you doing?' It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, 'I think I broke my neck.' She goes, 'Oh, go and get back in bed.' I said, 'No, call an ambulance.' So that was it." If there's not anything else here that's a positive to take away from this, it's the fact that Ozzy Osbourne is getting back out there again. He's staying active. He's giving interviews. He's meeting different obligations. He's not necessarily getting up on stage, but him getting out there and talking and being a public figure again is a sign of progress. It shows that he's getting active, and that is a major step towards recovery, towards getting better. Now, ultimately for Ozzy himself, time will have to tell to see whether or not this is something that he can do, whether or not he can get back up on stage again. It's really about what's best for Ozzy the person, not so much the entertainer. And I think that every fan out there could totally understand if Ozzy, after his monumental gargantuan career, decided to walk away due to his health, no less. But let's just hope that Ozzy comes to whatever decision that he wants to and he's able to be at peace with it. But for now, Ozzy doesn't have any plans to walk away because they've rescheduled dates in early 2020. But those are tentative at this point because Ozzy still has a long road to go. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Again, like I always say, these things, you just never know. You never know what can happen in these scenarios. All we can do is send Ozzy our well wishes. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks so much for joining us here today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.